A concussion seems over once the headaches stop. But what if the brain isn't truly finished recovering?
So let's dive into this. We think an athlete's good to go when symptoms are gone and tests are passed.
But researchers had a hunch there was more going on, a risk that our current tests just weren't catching. So they launched this huge study to see if there was a link between concussions and injuries down the line.
But first, they had to realize that not all injuries are created equal. They needed to sort them by severity.
They split them into two buckets: time loss for severe injuries and non-time loss for the more minor ones. And that little distinction, it turned out to be the key. So what was the connection to a past concussion?
First up, the minor injuries. For those, they found, well, nothing. No connection at all.
But for the big ones, the time loss injuries, whoa, the story changed big time.
Having a past concussion jacked up an athlete's odds of a serious leg injury by a whopping 34%.
And look at this chart. The contrast is just wild. The risk is only for those severe injuries. So the study's conclusion was crystal clear. This connection is specific and it's a really big deal. But why? I mean, how on earth does a head injury make you more likely to hurt your leg? Well, the main theory boils down to one thing: dynamic balance. That's your balance while you're moving. And here's the sneaky part. Even when symptoms fade, your dynamic balance can still be a little off. So an athlete feels fine, they pass the tests, but their brain isn't coordinating movement at full capacity. This is huge for young athletes. Recovered might not really mean ready, and current rules might be incomplete. Which leaves us with a really important question. How do we update the rules to protect athletes from this?